Alright, so I'm driving home from work in the RSX. Good, reliable daily driver. But I did, last night I got home, it was dark. I smelled a little coolant. I was pretty sure it was this car, not, any of the other cars in the driveway. But I didn't think much of it because there was nothing on the ground. I did check in the morning. I checked at night with a flashlight. I didn't see none. But when I get home, I'm going to pop the hood because at each stoplight, each red light, I'll see a little bit of smoke. And I put my windows down and got a whiff of it. And it's definitely coolant. It's coming from like the front of the hood, like the grill. So something's definitely maybe leaking underneath. Temperature has been fine. It's been like dead, 1/3 of the way. It hasn't moved even in traffic. So I don't think we're having a heating issue, but maybe we got some type of little leak. So we'll check it out when we get parked here. Upon further inspection, it is wet at the bottom of the tray. And you'll see it, you can come through it in that area. So the smoke's coming from right in here by the radiator. Kind of fluid coming up over here. I don't know if you can see the smoke now. It's coming from all radiator area. I wonder if this radiator is leaking. Alright, let's go check out the puddles underneath the car. I didn't drive it yesterday, I drove the Durango. She's leaking pretty good. I have a feeling it might be a rubber hose under the intake. But I haven't checked it out. It was so hot yesterday and it was getting dark. So you can see it's wet on that line, which I think is the air conditioning line. I'm gonna have to get this, get underneath it and really see what's going on underneath the intake manifold. Because I'm not ruling out the radiator, but we'll see. Let's see how low it is on fluid. Fluid's actually not bad, so why isn't that low? I don't know. There's a lot of fluid down on that side, which doesn't mean anything because if it was from a line here, I still could get over there. If it's spraying, it's spraying. But we're gonna have to get the car in the air, jack stands maybe, or put it on ramps and get under there. If that RSX was my only car, I would be working on it right now, but I gotta wait till I have time. I guess I could drive this, but most likely I'll drive the Durango. Alright, it's a few days later. I got her in the driveway. The coolant level was still pretty good on the radiator, so I'll check that again today. But I think I'm either going to put the car in the air first, look underneath, or I'm going to take the intake off first because it's still got the stock intake and see if I can see anything maybe by the throttle body. I know there's a couple coolant hoses that go to there just to have a little bit more room. So I'm just going to try and take a look around while the kid's napping. But beautiful day here, so I want to try and get out here. So we'll see. I'm hoping it's not something that leaks only when it gets hot, because then we gotta start it, let it run, yada yada, and then you can't do much anyways because the car will be hot. So, but if I can find that it's like a rubber hose or something and not the radiator, I'll be pleased, and maybe I could just replace it with what I got in the garage, or I just got to get something. But we'll see. Let's go from there. All right, I decided to jack it up first, put it on jack stands on the subframe, and I'm going to use a flashlight. I'm going to put some clear safety goggles on in case it leaks while I'm under there. I'm going to take a look without starting it, and then I'm going to start the car and take a look too to see if I see anything. Because I feel like if I take all this off, I might be able to see a little bit more. Like, I have a feeling that's a coolant line there. But I figured let me just start by not taking things apart first. Because this stock intake has a lot going on here. Hoses, different things clipped on. We got a couple sensors here. I just don't want, everything's probably brittle. If I can avoid taking that all out, I will. But taking it out is not a big deal as well. But let's just start underneath, see what we see. All right, I couldn't see anything, so I got the car running. I shut the hood, figured let it get hot, and then we'll see if it starts leaking after it gets hot. I want to at least get the fans to turn on, so I know it's up to temp. Here we go. See the smoke? See if we got anything on the ground yet. Nothing on the ground yet. Just check the temperature and make sure it's not too high. No, temp is about right where it sits, just below under a half. Seems to be wet right here along the seam of the radiator. I don't know if you can see that. And on the edges there, see how it's wet? That's making me think, is it the radiator? There's the culprit, crack radiator. OEM radiator too, with about 137,000 miles on it. Ugh, that sucks. We gotta do a radiator in this. Damn. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be a super long video. I'll do another video probably replacing this. Debating on replacing the condenser too. It's got a nice ding there. It's got a couple smush fins in here. So it's one of those things while you're here, maybe I'll do it all. But yeah, this is kind of a bummer. Yeah, we'll get that done and check on the T-bar, I guess, when we're here. Some work ahead of me here, but I'm gonna end the video here. What suggestions, what radiator should I get? This is an OEM Honda Denso. Should I just stick OEM? Not even sure if they're available. I did zero research. Should I get like a Mishimoto radiator? That's what I run in the Eagle Talon, or some type of other aftermarket. Most likely this car will just stay OEM plus, whether I do some few things down the road or not, but for the most part just OEM plus for now. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should do as far as getting a radiator, and then we'll just do another video after I do some research, check on some Black Friday sales. We'll do another video of getting a radiator installed, and if I end up doing a condenser, obviously we'll just put that all in one. But if I'm taking the bumper off, maybe it's time to order the fogs that I wanted and the Mac lifter kit. So you know how this can spiral real quick. But we'll just kind of end it here, and listen, at least we solved the problem. I was hoping it was going to be a rubber hose, and it was not a rubber hose. It was an OEM Honda radiator with a nice crack on the front. That sucks. I'm sure that has been getting bigger and bigger. Like I said, I smelled it about a week ago, and then the next day I drove in, I saw smoke, so I got it home. At least it did not leave me stranded. Honda life. Thanks for watching, guys.